Air pollution. In this module, you will learn about the air pollution. Air is a mixture of several gases present in varying proportions. These gases seldom does us any harm. Among all these gases, it is oxygen which is most important and critical for our survival. The toxic substances which pollute or contaminate the air are called pollutants. Air pollutants could be solid suspended particles or gaseous in nature. The solid pollutants include suspended particulate matter such as dust, smoke, asbestos, carbon, soot particles, and metallic particles like lead. Gaseous air pollutants may include toxic gases like carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, sulfur trioxide, nitric oxide, nitrogen dioxide, methane, butane, and benzene, and a few other organic or inorganic gases. Sulfur dioxide. Sulfur dioxide is an odorless gas at a low concentration. It is produced as a result of burning of sulfur containing fossil fuels like crude oil or coal. When such fuels are burnt, the sulfur present in these gets converted into sulfur dioxide. However, sulfur dioxide is added to air by natural processes like volcanic eruptions also. Nitrogen oxide is also produced in the atmosphere during lightning. The high energy released during lightning causes the oxygen and nitrogen from the atmosphere to combine, forming nitrogen oxide. This nitrogen oxide combines with rainwater to form nitric acid, which falls to the ground as acid rain. Let us learn about the organic gaseous pollutants like unburnt hydrocarbons. Unburnt hydrocarbons are produced by poorly tuned automobile engines and idling vehicles. When engines idle or are poorly tuned, the hydrocarbons present in the fuel do not burn completely and escape into the atmosphere as toxic unburnt hydrocarbons. Methane is another odorless and colorless organic gas. It is released as bacterial activity from decaying vegetable and animal wastes and garbage buried in the landfills. The released free oxygen atoms are highly reactive. These free atoms combine with the oxygen molecules in the air to form ozone near the Earth's surface. The ground-level ozone is very harmful for health as it leads to increased respiratory inflammation, coughing, and nausea. Ozone is a highly reactive gas that further combines with unburnt hydrocarbons to form peroxyacyl nitrates or PAN that causes irritation of the eyes. Now that we've learned about the air pollutants, let us learn about the adverse effects that these pollutants have on us. Carbon monoxide, when inhaled, binds to the hemoglobin in the blood and forms a compound called carboxyhemoglobin. This compound severely hampers the transport of oxygen by blood to the various body parts. Sulfur dioxide is a stinking gas which causes irritation to the eyes and affects the lungs, causing respiratory problems. At significantly higher concentrations, it causes bronchitis and inflammation of the lungs. Acid rain not only poses health threats but also damages buildings and harms vegetation. Lead is another highly toxic particulate pollutant which can accumulate in the body through breathing or accidental consumption. This can cause lead poisoning, resulting in appetite loss, nausea, and convulsions. High concentration of lead can damage the brain, liver, kidneys, and the central nervous system. Now, how do we achieve this? The toxicity of the vehicular smoke can be reduced by a catalytic converter. It is a device fitted to the exhaust system of the vehicle. A catalytic converter chemically changes harmful pollutants that are produced by the engine while starting, driving, and also in idling conditions. When hot exhaust gases pass over the hot catalysts, redox reactions take place, causing the conversion of harmful gases such as carbon monoxide, unburnt hydrocarbons, and nitrogen dioxide into harmless substances such as carbon dioxide, nitrogen, and water. Let's summarize what we've learned. Air is a mixture of several gases. Air gets polluted when toxic substances enter into the air from automobile exhaust or industrial emissions. The toxic substances which pollute or contaminate the air are called air pollutants, which could be solid or gaseous in nature. Dust, smoke, carbon, asbestos, lead, and soot particles are examples of solid suspended particulate pollutants. Carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, sulfur trioxide, nitric oxide, nitrogen dioxide, methane, butane, and benzene, and a few other organic or inorganic gases are major gaseous pollutants. Finally, let us understand how the pollutants affect human health, vegetation, and buildings. Ozone and unburnt hydrocarbon cause photochemical smog. Lead can damage brain, liver, kidneys, nervous system, bones and muscles, and even the reproductive system. Sulfur dioxide causes irritation to the eyes and bronchitis or inflammation of the lungs. Carbon monoxide hampers transport of oxygen to various body tissues, leading to dizziness, headache, and fatigue, and its high concentration is often fatal and may lead to death. Nitrogen oxides cause breathing difficulties and illnesses of the respiratory tract. They also cause acid rain, which harms buildings and vegetation.